Obviously, spring is in the air now. It's in full swing. Some of you might have seen my recent brown snake video. So here are some of the finds from my first month of spring for the year. Look at that, Cunningham skinks. There's a mum and a bub. I'm just literally just down the road from my house, looking for boigers. These are the first Cunninghams that I've ever seen at this spot. That's super cool. Look at them. Actually not a mum, it looks like a subadult and a baby. How good. So I've done it. I was not going to be filming anything today. It's cold and not very warm, but on the way home from uni, I just had a bit of drive in me. So I thought that I'd pull up to my local boiger spot and give it a red hot crack and try and turn up a boiger. Just walking this one little hillside. I've seen Cunninghams, which I showed a second ago, coppertail skink, velvet, and snake-eyed skink. Just thought I'd climb up here and poke my head in. And we've done it. We have done it. How sick is that? I have never seen a boiger in a crevice here. And he is fully exposed. Like, this is insane. I've never seen a boiger this exposed in a cave before. We're gonna leave him completely in situ. Oh, that's my head. So I'm gonna pin this on my map and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna check on this bloke every single day because I wanna see what he's doing. He's starting to move around, so I don't wanna spook him. Oh, he can see me. So that boiger that we had earlier today was just down there. We went and set up a trail camera in front of it and we're walking back. The sun's just gone down and I just looked in there and there is a vibrant orange boiger. Oh my actual shit. I'm not sure how, but I ended up losing the first bit of footage from this next day. But we basically just went to a few spots looking for tiger snakes. We found a small juvenile and then we lost an adult. And that was pretty much it up to this point now. We've turned up the first proper snake of the day. We've got a baby tiger at the other spot. And now this is the fourth spot that we've been to for the day. And yeah, in the afternoon, this nice red belly's out. We're actually looking for brown snakes at the spot that I've never seen anything but brown snakes. And sure enough, there's a red belly out enjoying the weather. And he's quite warm too. We've seen a million red bellies on the channel and we want to make the most of the sunny weather and try and get a brown snake. So we're gonna let this guy go, but that's two species. We're gonna get that brown snake. Alrighty, we got exactly what we came for this afternoon. A cracking little eastern brown snake. Surprisingly, he wasn't out basking. He was actually under one of the pieces of tin that I found out here. So this guy's getting a bit cranky with us. We want to make the most of the weather today and we want to see how many of these snakes we can find. So we're not going to spend super long with him, but the sun's really bringing out that nice orange coloration on him. Look at that in situ texting number 2. How sick. What an in situ. That is sick. I was just saying that in like 15 meters, 20 meters, when we get to these pachylomandras, it's where I often see them this time of year. It looks real nice and dark towards that back end as well. That's sick. I'm gonna creep closer. You cool if I creep closer, Dad? Yeah. This is the second eastern brown for the day. This could be our last snake because we're gonna head off shortly, but first bit of warm weather, we knew the snakes would be enjoying it. Not as many as we hoped for, but look, we'll take what we can get. See you, mate. Alrighty, we're cruising back to the car now. Today was great. 2 tigers, not really a good look at any. A red belly and 3 browns. Yeah, now that we're getting into this good spring weather, I'm gonna be out a lot more, so expect heaps more videos. Today was more just like, coming to this brown snake spot was more just a little side quest. Wasn't really, I didn't get to really show off any of the animals properly. Yeah, we'll probably see you, honestly, again, some point within the next week, the next sunny day. So we've had an unusually warm early spring day today. Because the place where I found those boigers the other day holds a lot of warmth after dark, I'm gonna shine around, and with this warmth, I'm hoping that one of the boigers will be active. They were moving the other night in 13 degrees. I came back the day after I found them and they'd moved on. I haven't disturbed them at all, but they'd moved on and they were nowhere to be seen the following day. So I'm thinking with this warm weather, hopefully they're moving between some crevices or something. We're gonna get out, I'm gonna look around for like half an hour, just a quick one, but I'm excited. Actually, it's the first proper night out of the spring. It's actually holding a fair bit of heat on these rocks because it's getting the late afternoon sun. So I'm just scanning along these bits mainly, just these top bits, because I'd imagine that when they're deep in these crevices, you know, a bit warmer tonight, they're going to be out trying to change crevices, move around a little bit. I think that they have a few different places they move between over winter. And it'd also be cool, like the ones that I saw the other day that moved on, there's 2 that are definitely moving at the moment, and that night was way colder than tonight. So I'm hoping that, yeah, we can, with a bit of luck, find one just cruising along a lip of a crevice or something. But yeah, it was just luck. Oh, how good. So I've been targeting, like I was talking about, these crevices along the edge, hoping to get one that's just been brumating and it's coming out on this first little warmish night. Just looking for a new place to spend the next few days because they seem to move around a fair bit. And I've been scanning up there. Lo and behold, that is a boiga. Potentially the same one I saw the other day. I might have missed this. I came out here the next night after I found him when I saw that he'd moved on and tried to find it again. This could be him, I'm not sure, but geez, that's pretty rewarding. That's an in situ boiga in a vertical crevice. I was doing some work the other day and we were doing crevice searches talking about if you ever get snakes in vertical crevices, and I was like, no, I've never seen it before, but talked about it now, 2 days later. It's a boiga in a vertical crevice. Obviously, we're going to leave him in situ like all the boigas we do at this spot because we want him to keep hanging around. We don't want him to just get scared and disperse. It's cool as to be able to come here and find boigas so close to home in a part of Sydney where they're not very common. So after the warm day today, I'm back at my brown tree snake spot looking at old mate, and I've just spotted a yellow-faced whip snake in this crevice. This is the first, oh, he's gone. How deep did that crevice go? Oh, yeah. He's gone now, but that is the first good look at a whip snake that I've ever had in my suburb near home. Oh, there he goes. Look at that. He's going down the rock. Far out. So the boiga that I've been watching lately is right there. And I'm leaving him alone. I just walked past him and he's got his head out and he's about to come out. These rocks are warm. Today's been 26 degrees. So I'm hoping to see a couple of active boigas here. But we just got a whip snake. That's actually exciting because I'm just 2 minutes from home and yes. That's the third snake species that I've seen at this spot now. So, oh my God, there's a boiga. There's a boiga there. What the f? That's the same one that I saw the other day. I haven't been able to find it. That's it there. Oh my gosh. So, oh, look at that. This is just a bit sketchy on the edge. So I just got to hoist myself up and not fall. But like, what? There's at least one boiga up in that crevice. I can't actually see if there's any more, but holy demon, that is sick. I've got 3 boigas tonight now that I can watch. Oh my God, active boiga. Active baby boiga. That's number 4. I was just got my phone out to take a video and say that I'm not going to look anymore tonight. I'm just going to observe the ones we've seen. And that is a hatchling boiga in a crevice. That's my first actual active nocturnal snake of the season too. You are joking. Oh my gosh. So he's there. He's curled up. I just stuck my little noggin down here. And that is boiga number 5. That's where he's come out of. This rock here. This big slab. Oh my gosh. I don't think many of you will be able to appreciate me getting so excited with these boigas, but this has been like a species that I have been obsessed with, especially in Sydney, since I was just a kid. This has been my holy grail in Sydney, and for some reason they're just really rare. Well, they're not really rare, but they're tricky to target south of Sydney Harbour at the very southern limit of their distribution. And so they've just always been like my favorite species to find and to always my favorite species to look for. And now this spot that's been under my nose my entire life, 2 minutes from my house, is one of the best spots I know. So the whippies come back out. Those other 2 boigas are still there. This boy's still here. None of them look like they're going to move tonight, which is fine. I was spinning for like at least an hour. This one sort of came out for a bit, sort of woke up and then just sort of stayed put. So yeah, we're gonna head off for tonight, but my gosh, this is now without a doubt, the most productive night that I've had at this spot. And we even got a snake that was on the move, which is even more exciting. That's my first nocturnal snake of the season. Yeah, after that walk today with no luck really, I'm pretty pumped by this. And also because it's so early in the season, like, yeah, I'm going to just walk the edge of the sandstone on the way back. Maybe we'll turn up something else, but if not, we'll see you when I'm out next. So we've been walking this little track, and in the middle of the track is this dead brown antechinus. It's the time of year when the males are just out looking for a root. At this time of year, the males exert so much energy trying to mate that they all die. So you'll often see them out moving through the day. Now you can see his big set of pills. They all exert so much energy moving through the day and at night trying to find a mate that they end up just dying because their little hearts can't handle it. Put him over here. A little bit further down the track, another dead brown antechinus. This one's a little bit older. Well, you know spring is in the air when these guys are out on the move. Everything lately has been just telling us spring's in the air. The waratahs are flowering, the brown antechinus are out, and we've got a few echidnas on the move. I'm really hoping to see an echidna train this season, but yeah, it's always nice seeing these blokes. How cool is that? Alright, so this afternoon we've been going for a walk, and I haven't filmed anything because I didn't think we were going to find too much, but it ended up being a really good day. We've seen 2 diamonds, a red belly, we just got a boiga, and on the way out we've just found this common tree snake out having a bask as well. Really nice coloured one. I don't usually muck with the common tree snakes around here too much because I like to just watch them and see what they do, but this is the first one I've seen and it wasn't actually in the usual spot, so I thought it was worth getting photos, and it's also the first one I've seen for the season. But yeah, for early September, this is a really, really decent day of herping. Saw a few lace monitors as well, she-oak skink, red-throated skinks. I actually kind of wish I just filmed everything from the start, but yeah, nice common tree snake. I think it's been about a week since I filmed the boiga, so I've been getting out a little bit more than I thought I would, which is good, but yeah, it's always a good day when you see common tree snake. You can see him flaring out those turquoise scales to try and warm me off. It's pretty sick to be able to have a spot that you can come and see common tree snakes like this relatively often, especially early spring. Definitely gonna film a few more of these if I can find any this season, but yeah. Cracking snake, we're gonna let him go, and that's definitely gonna be the last snake of the day, but yeah, pretty stoked. So shortly after the commentary, I decided that it's a good day, so we're just checking a little bit more tin, and I wasn't videoing because I wasn't feeling hopeful, but under this sheet, where is it? Look at that. There's a red-crowned toadlet under this tin. This is the first time I've ever seen this species under tin before, and like, this tin has been out here for so long. I've never seen anything cool under here. These are one of the rare, they're not really that rare to be honest, but like they're quite elusive. They're an endangered species in Sydney, and generally around the Sydney sandstone is where you find them. They call from beneath the leaf litter, and they sort of shelter under loose rocks and moist logs and stuff through the day. And I don't want to disturb him too much, so we're just gonna leave him be, but that's a pretty random find. I guess that's the cool thing about having tin out here, is you never really know what you're gonna find. That's a sick looking frog. I don't even know if I've shown these on the channel before. Look at this. Look at this weapon. I have to stop him before these cars come through. Oh no, there's a dead one. There he goes. We just took him a bit off the highway because he was sitting next to that dead one on the road, which is never good to see. But early spring is echidna season, so keep those eyes peeled to make sure you don't run over any crossing the highways. All right, so since today has been pretty productive, I said that green tree snake would be the last find of the day, but I'm on a roll. So just out checking some tin now. It's gonna be dark soon, and yeah, I don't know, it's right at the beginning of the season, so the tin could be a bit touch and go. We'll see. I've just got these couple of sheets here that are always good in summer. Let's see, I'm just rolling up on the first one now. It's actually not looking that good, to be honest. Oh, nah, it looks horrid and it's soaking wet. That's okay, but there's... The grass here has gotten so long, so quickly. So yeah, hopefully. I mean, the temperature's dropping really fast and this tin's cold already, but never know. Never know. Yeah, nothing. This is my, in this area, this is my number one favorite piece. Oh, that sucks. It actually feels really warm in this particular part. Oh, what the was that? Ew. Yuck, something sticky and fucking slimy. Oh, There you go, there's a red belly going down a hole. I don't know how far that hole, oh, he's gonna come out. Oh, let's have a little squiz at him. So that's the second red belly for the day. Now give us a look at your head. There it is. This is probably gonna be where I call it today. It's dropped off heaps, the temperature. I'm still just walking some habitat, hoping to get a spring afternoon adder. That's the biggest target this season, is red death adders. I really want to crack them. I don't know, I just find that they're a species I really struggle to find reliably in Sydney, so that's the goal. And it looks like in 2 days' time, the weather could be like a really, really good adder night, touch wood. If not, then I'll just see you next time we get out. There's going to be plenty more herping over the next few weeks with this good weather, so yeah. Today feels good in the afternoon. It's overcast, so I thought it would be a good day to just quickly check a couple of tin spots on the way home and see if there's anything hanging about. Let's see how we go. Red belly. Nice. Look at him. Enjoying some of the tin. What are you doing? Oh, what a legend. We're going to leave him because we want him to stay under this piece of tin because we could have come back and see him often. But nice to see a snake. There are mating brown snakes. Oh my god. And there's mating brown snakes in the end. That's 2 mating events in the last 2 days. Oh my god. The only thing I filmed on this particular day was the 3 mating eastern brown snakes that we saw in this park. And in the video, it's not the best, but you can see that there's 2 snakes. There was actually 3, and the 3rd one disappeared right as we sort of found them in the hole in the concrete. But super sick to see 2 mating pairs 2 days apart. The first mating pair I saw was in my recent brown snake video. This was literally 2 days later. And then a couple of days after this, I was just doing field work, and it ended up being a pretty good day for animals. It started off with this really cool heath monitor that was just basking on this rock, and that was the first heath monitor I'd seen for a long time. And then shortly after that, we found this. Oh, dude, it's a tiger. Look at this. The same day as the heath monitor, we've got a South Sydney tiger snake. It's only 20 degrees today, but it's not that warm, but it's perfect weather for snakes to be moving. And we've got an adult South Sydney tiger snake. So he's finally mellowing out a bit. You can see those big armored scales on the top of this guy's head. I've been doing a fair bit of herping lately, but today I'm at work. And yeah, we've seen a heath monitor, seen a brown snake, we've seen... The brown snake footage is going to be in a different video. And now we've got a tiger snake. Yesterday I was out doing a Sydney wildlife tour and we were looking for these. We didn't turn up any. We turned up a few other different species, but this is what we want. That is so cool. So lucky to have encountered this snake. They're definitely not a common find in South Sydney, and to get one on a cooler day, like, it is great for basking snakes, but it's always unexpected. You can never predict when you're gonna get a South Sydney tiger snake. This may be the only adult tiger snake that I see in this area all season. And yeah, I know I feature a lot of tigers on the channel, but from this area, this is a very special find. All right, so it's been probably like maybe a week since I last did my video on the last heath monitor and tiger snake that I found. We're walking track again today, looking for more heath monitors and tiger snakes. And look at this. In situ heath monitor. We've been skunked so hard this morning. We haven't found any of the targets. It's like midday, but the man's just spotted big heath monitor. Well, it's actually not huge for heath monitors, but it's definitely sexually mature. And he's just chilling on the side of the track. I do not see anywhere near as many of these as I'd like, but I really wanted to put more time into finding heaths this season. And now, yeah, 2 in a week. It's not that hot today, but sun's at a good height. There's sort of some cloud cover, and he's just chilling on the side of the track. I'm trying to get some photos on the camera, but far out. That is so sick. Definitely one of the rarer of the 2 monitors in Sydney. In the right areas, they can be pretty common, but for me, I haven't had that much luck with them in Sydney, so that's why I wanted to target them a lot more this season. They lay eggs in termite mounds. You can definitely not often, but when they lay eggs in termite mounds, you can see juveniles sitting on the termite mounds, which is cool. That would be the dream to see. And the juveniles are orange as well, which is insane looking. They look nothing like what they do as adults. Heaps cool lizard. We're going to leave him in situ and keep walking after we get some more photos and stuff, but that is sick. Yes, bro! Yes! Yes!